We need external authority to be authoritative in our kids' lives. When your kids come to school, they're not just learning about reading, writing, and arithmetic. They've come for our training in social reality. This is where it happens. Not at your dining room table. That's first world. This is where they're coming to learn how to be a part of society. They're learning about social reality. Look at all the stuff they're learning about at school. How to get along with their colleagues and peers. How to deal with responsibility. How to deal with authority. How to structure your day from 9 to 5. How to be adaptively anxious. All of these things are taking place. That's why she's coming to school primarily. Yeah, okay, there's the curriculum too. But boy, is the social learning an important part of it. That's what she's got to do, that kind of learning when she comes to school. And when she comes, she's going to need to know how reality works. And sometimes that's going to require non-catastrophic painful failure. So what that means is, when this school fails your child on a test, it doesn't mean that the education system isn't working. When this school fails your child, it means the education system is working. It's doing its job. So one of the key messages for parents these days is to empower external authority to be authoritative in your child's lives. We need to turn our children over to schools. So let me give you a scenario. Imagine you've got a grade 7 child, a student in grade 7, and she's really not pulling her weight. She's not working as hard on things. You feel like she's a bit of a Steven. You're feeling like you have to supervise her. You're feeling like you have to stay on her and nag her. Well, one of the things you can do is respectfully turn it over to her. She's old enough to manage her own school experience. But if you do that, and you find that she doesn't start to do her homework in a way that's getting her through the curriculum, she's starting to fail things, she's really not doing her job as a student, what I would encourage you to do is call the teacher and form an alliance with that teacher, an alliance of village elders, in which the two of you together talk about Marcy. I'm going to call her Marcy for some reason, okay? And in this conversation, the first thing you're going to want to say to that teacher is say, Mrs. Smith, we trust you. Thank you. You want to start from a position of appreciation and trust for a couple reasons. One, teachers are used to being blasted by parents all the time. When parents call teachers, teachers often feel like they're being accused of not working hard enough on the problem. By the way, if you've had a teacher call you at home about a failed test, as a parent, it really feels like the teacher's kind of blaming you for not working hard enough. And what we easily get is a parent and a teacher playing a kind of hot potato game with the worry ball. Who's the one person not worried in this scenario? This is what we need to take a stand against. This is what this alliance is all about. It's not really about the math. The math will come along. It's the maturation we've got to work on right now. We've got to get Marcy more anxious on her own behalf. Mrs. Smith, thank you. We're so glad you're Marcy's teacher this year. That's step 1. Step 2. Tell her what you're going to stop doing. And give her the lay of the land at home. Give her some background information. We've decided to turn Marcy's homework and academic obligations over to her. We're resigning from the role of homework police. We've decided that we can't manage her schoolwork at this level because the harder we work, the less she works at. Whatever your story is, share it with the teacher. And then, and only then, can you go on to step 3 and say to that teacher, so, Mrs. Smith, please feel authorized to be the teacher that's not only necessarily a good cop and loving and nurturing, but also, when you need to be, a bad cop too. Let her know it's not good enough. Fail her, literally or metaphorically. And don't let Marcy know you've had this phone call. I'm a big fan of the village elders talking behind kids' backs. So politically incorrect. It's so healthy. That's what we do as adults. We talk about the kids. And we build alliances so that together as a community, we can raise them.